Okay, Monday, 23rd of February 2026. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff mentioned now. Too much truth can hurt you. One very subtle thing I've realised about society, and it's human nature fundamentally as well, is that too much truth is painful in terms of status, reputation, liability, accountability, you name it, life. But overall, society needs a critical mass of truth to function, literally function, with regard, in this case, with regards to, say, bridges, architecture, engineering, finance, you name it, cars, fuel, chemistry, you name it, has to have a critical amount of truth to actually function. Electricity, insurance, economics, that's another conversation, and beyond, to actually work. But some truth is unpalatable, meaning some people don't want to know the truth about everything because it hurts emotionally, physically, physically I guess so, but mentally, philosophically, hold you accountable, it's painful, whatever else. So the right kind of truth is needed for society to function, otherwise cars blow up, trains don't work and planes fall from the sky, things like that. But it's a noble lie, essentially. The right kind of truth, or the specific truths, need to be tempered, dulled, defanged, not as emphasized as much, or not talked about as much, in order to keep things going. It's a noble lie, essentially. The right lies need to be in place to keep society palatable, bearable, in the current temperament, in the current zeitgeist, in the current culture. Because then we could say, right, well, we would need truth in all its warts and all its guts and glory. We need that to function, to be less delusional, to be less naive. Shedding naivety in life is damn important. So we need all these kind of truths. And then we can say, most people are not optimizing for truth, clarity or profit. They're optimizing for low pain, status, comfort, identity, protection. Wow, low pain, we could say low friction as well. Status, comfort, accountability as well, and identity protection. Wow. And then we could say, be it the zeitgeist, a standard deviation away from the norm. Don't get swept into the mainstream and risk becoming an NPC. Wow, meaning don't risk becoming part of... don't risk having too many... You can't afford the risk of having too many mainstream ideas because they can hold you back. Culturally or in terms of social or other aspects like that. Some truth can affect people's identity, status, reputation. They would fight against it unless things like Overton window, culture, etc. shifts, things like those, and making the truth more palatable and consumable. Wow, so be it the zeitgeist. But truth sometimes, but truth about some things that the critical mass of people are not ready to hear. Yeah, get you hurt or killed in different ways. Status, reputation, you name it. So society needs truth. All this needs truth in a sense of business and ecology and you name it, and finance to keep functioning, and the boats there need truth with regards to not sinking, things like that. Society needs the critical amount of truth, critical mass of truth, but individually people are scared of it. Accountability, status, friction, you name it. Very important, very powerful. It's a very astute observation I realised with regards to life. Low friction. People have different incentives, human nature, different pains, different prizes, different goals, different ideas. Whether efficient or not is a whole other conversation, but they need a critical amount of truth to achieve it. At the same time, they're avoiding truths because it's painful, or increases friction, or too much. It's the path of most resistance, not the path of least resistance, but the truth means and points to a path of most resistance. And really, fundamentally, it's that noble lie, that lie that's needed to keep society together, to keep all this functioning and active and not falling apart and not crumbling into entropy or disarray at a deep level. Yes. Because you could say, just to maintain all this requires a lot of accounting and bookkeeping and economics and business decisions. Truth, acknowledging truth and moving on with truth. Yeah. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.